Hey everybody, that's right, this Ms. B, positively Ms. B, twice in a day. Wow, look at me. Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great commute home, whatever the time zone you're in. I hope you had a great day, and wherever you're going to, I hope you're having a great time there too. So why am I on a second time? No, this is all about Ms. B this time. And you know, as I always say, I'm excited. So many of you, I love thanking all of you because I met most of you on Facebook. Some of you are just names and faces, but I've never met you in person. But I just want to always thank you for your support and your encouragement. And, last year was all about growth. This year is about visibility. But that being said, I'm excited. That's right. A lot of things are going on, and I just couldn't do it all by myself. Some of you are aware that my daughter, Ms. Wilson, is now the Director of Operations. We have been involved with Charles Gentry and his radio station, as well as his Ports Without Limits Media and Horizons Speakers Pro. But what had happened, all of that is just too much for Ms. B by herself. So Jamise is helping me with the more behind-the-scenes management of Storm Talk 365 and my new radio station, Storm Radio 24/7. So anything involving the podcasting, the networking, how we share our podcasts and who we share other things with goes through Jamise. And I'm kind of like, wow, I don't have to make those decisions. How cool is that? So that being said, even any issues with the podcasters, I have some help with that. Basically, Positively Ms. B is trying to separate herself from the networks to maintain a separate identity, because I did start out as Inspiration with Miss Medina right there on Fire 91.8 with Javon Jackson. And once I became a CEO, all of that, got kicked to the curb. But that has got me to the point where I need a manager. So what I'm letting you know is I have a manager. Shannon Smallwood is my professional manager for Positively Ms. B. That means that anything that concerns me publicly, she makes the appointments, she gives the approvals, she makes the scheduling. I really don't do anything and say, okay, I'll go. She points and I just go. So I just want all of you to know that anything concerning personal appearances or even interviews with me on my podcast should be forwarded to Shannon Smallwood. You can look her up on Facebook. I am her. She'll probably let you know more about that and give you some more detailed contact information. But that's right, I'm excited. Anything that has to do with Positively Ms. B, whether it's personal appearances, speaking engagements, or doing live at the events, also being a guest on my show. I have, it's kind of inconsistent, but I'm getting my guests lined up where every Tuesday and Wednesday, 8 a.m. East Coast time, Ms. B will be having a show. They're not going to be the same thing. The theme for one on Tuesday is going to be totally different from the other, but they'll both be Positively Ms. B. And as we come forth with all of that information, you'll be invited to be a guest on either the Tuesday or Wednesday podcast with Positively Ms. B. All of our interviews are able to be downloaded, and you can take that link to be a part of your PR. Hi. Oh my goodness. You know what? I got to give this man a shout out. I'm not going to tell you who he is, but son, I want to tell you, every time I look at that gift, I realize just how blessed I am, and I will never forget you. And you have impacted my life in ways that you don't know. I'm just telling you. But that being said, thank you so much. I love you to infinity and beyond. So, the big thing I want you to understand is that I'm excited about the growth behind the scenes. You don't kiss and tell. So I've had a whole lot of kisses. I'm just not telling yet. So Shannon Smallwood is now my personal manager for Positively Ms. B. And I just want to give a shout out to the winner, in case you don't know who that is. Tamika Griffin is also helping me with my self-published book, Positively Ms.B. That'll be coming out soon. But again, I have a team of 3 so far that are really excited, and they're sticking with me. That's lastly mentioned was Tamika Griffin, which is helping me eventually with my Positively Ms.B. book. Then we have Janice Wilson, who's my daughter. She's helping with everything that has to do with the network, anything that has to do with how we share the network, who comes to the network, any advertisement or anything. We have a website, which is www.stormtalk365radio.com that she built and is maintaining. And if you visit that, you can see the opportunities for advertisement there. We are getting some big clients coming soon, so you'll see that. So you're not the only one. It's just things have to be put in place. So I'm excited about that. But again, if you have any concerns or requests about how we share our podcast or who we're connected with, everything goes through Janice Wilson. I do have about 5 syndicated people on Storm Talk 365, one being Elations Radio with Kimmy Kim. She has her own Spreaker account. She's very separate from me. Her focus is totally different from mine, but I do carry her shows on Spreaker, but she has her own Spreaker, and she is separate from Storm Talk 365. I have Married Men Don't Talk. They've been around for about 10 years. They're on the Blog Talk platform. I have Joyce White. She's on Survival Radio Network with Faith Walk with Joyce White. And we're not even going to talk about Coach Ellis. I think he's got about 5 different shows with me. But that being said, he's basically on Serenity Network, and I'm helping him get some exposure for his new Rules television show. He has a lot going on. But anything that you want to do and have extra exposure on Storm Talk 365, please contact my daughter, Janice Wilson, and she'll answer all of your questions. I really appreciate that. Hi, Raquel Brown. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, if you have any requests about joining Storm Talk 365, we are heard automatically on Spreaker, Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud, iTunes, YouTube, and Twitter. I love to say Twitter, but in some other venues that we are working with. Elijah Morgano is giving some really good advice on where to go and how social media can help us expand. So I really appreciate it. I want to give a shout out to some of my podcasters. I have Michelle Rett, which is the only ecclesiastical lawyer in the United States handling litigation for faith-based churches and organizations who have some concerns, legal concerns. So that's Michelle Rett. I have Carrie Scurry, that's right, Carrie, that's a tongue twister. Carrie Scurry, a former NBA basketball player, he has joined us. We have quite a few others. We have Kenneth Graham, who's a well-known speaker, and of course my financial guru, Mr. Derek T. Billups. He has a couple of shows in the Financial Fitness Foundation with us. So we have some prominent people, and I'm not going to keep name dropping because I'll be here. We have over 30 podcasters. But if you'd like to join Storm Talk 365, don't hesitate to contact my daughter, Janice Wilson, and we have a real estate agent. We have a vegan, Mr. Cool himself. We have some people who are talking about life issues, like domestic violence and sex trafficking. So right here on Storm Talk 365, we have a lot of different topics going on. And on Storm Radio 24/7, we're going to have a variety where it's not faith-based, but it's still helping you to enhance your spiritual growth and encourage spiritual development. So that being said, if you have any concerns about where to go to podcast, faith-based or otherwise, Storm Talk 365 is available for you. Hi, Kimmy. And I was just getting ready to say again that Kimmy Robinson does have her shows on her own Spreaker account. She is Elation Radio Magazine. She is separate from Storm Talk, but she has graciously allowed us to carry her shows on my podcast station as well. So you can hear her also on Storm Talk 365. But again, everything goes through Janice Wilson. And for me, Positively Ms.B, I repeat, if you have any request that you want to be a guest on my podcast, if you would like for me to be a speaker, or if you would like for me to broadcast live for your event, please contact Shannon Smallwood. She handles all of my personal appearances and interviews. So that being said, I do have a team. Who knew? I'm excited. I don't have to make those decisions. I have good cops, bad cops. I can do whatever I want. I was like, oh, ask them. But that being said, everybody, I thank you so much for joining me on I just want to give you an update on where we are, because I am growing, especially with the choir. I just started a new station. And again, whatever you do, don't stop stepping over, because you have to step up to go up. So never stop going up. Oh my goodness, Heather, bless you. How is everything over there? You know, we still need to get together. The next time you come to the States, I really need to make a trip to come see you. So thank you so much. Hey, and that handsome husband of yours. I pay attention to all your podcasts. Your field ministry is absolutely amazing, Heather. I do follow you. I don't all the time get a chance to post on everybody's comment, but Heather, you're an amazing woman. Everybody, you should really look up Heather Cook. Her story is, and her friend, they have a story that would just, impact you, regardless of what your life experience is. And she's a woman who loved the Lord, and her husband as well. So please look her up. And she does a lot of field ministry overseas. She's stationed overseas right now. No way. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be doing a live. Heather, oh, you have to IM me. Seriously, I'm coming to Atlanta on the 24th and 25th to do a benefit for Blossom Rogers. I'm being speaker there. And yes. Jamie, look, I'm trying to talk to too many people. Okay, Jamie, you need to inbox me, because I'm going to be in Atlanta, and I probably can stop through South Carolina, okay? That would be a blessing for me to do that. That being said, everybody, please look up Heather Cook. Her ministry is absolutely amazing. And now that she's in States, that's even better, because she's also coming out of sex trafficking, and that would be something that you may be interested in. Yes, I think about that. Anyway, that being said, this is just an update on what's going on with Ms.B. Positively, Ms.B. I'm really excited. And that being said, I love to let you know what also is going on. A lot of you are aware that I'm involved in other things other than podcasting. And this Monday, right there on Staples Mills Road, I think it was 2000 Staples Mills Road in Richmond, Virginia, the Holiday Inn, they're having a great event, a business opportunity event that I'm also going to be covering live and also a participant in. That's the secret. I'm not going to tell you how I'm participating, but I am going to be covering that event live. That's a business opportunity at 2000 Staples Mills Road in Richmond, Virginia. Starts at 7 o'clock at the Holiday Inn. I do have some posts that I'm going to be making personal invitations to you all, but that is something, if you're tired of being broke, then don't be broke anymore. Why not be unemployed and debt free? And that's what I'm on my way to, because with 3 different networks, I need extra income, and I'm doing it from my home without any issues at all. I love it. And also, I'm learning a new career. Who knew at 61 I'd have 2 new careers, But that being said, that is a big event coming up in Richmond, Virginia at 2000 Staples Mills Road, Monday the 20th at 7 p.m. East Coast time, a business opportunity that I'm also going to be covering live and being a participant. So also, the next thing I want you to know, I just mentioned it, Kimmy Robinson of Elation Radio is sponsoring, that's right, she is sponsoring an event for Blossom Rogers from Under a Bridge. Blossom's testimony includes how she was strung out on cocaine, lived in a car under a bridge, and how she decided to follow the leading of the Lord, and now she is set free, and she's out here trying to help others to do the same. She's breaking ground prayerfully in Atlanta to help build a home for people who are on substance abuse, are a substance abuser, and trying to get off the streets. They're homeless. So that's a good cause. That's another event coming up that I am also a speaker and also be doing some live interviews. So that being said, that's enough for you all right now. Monday and the following weekend is good enough, but I do have some other other events come up. That is why I'm excited. I have Shannon Smallwood as my agent, because I don't have to worry about yay or nay or negotiating or anything. And I'm just excited about her commitment to me. So how are you? How are you, Miss Batchelor? Please, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate that. And I've seen some of your posts as well. Again, all of you, I may not get a chance to comment on everything, but I do see them. Hi, Damien. That's right. Damien is Wednesday night. You're coming on live and you got a new show. I'm excited about that. Damien is taking his podcast to a whole nother level. He's merchandising. He has, not only did he get a personal tattoo, but he has t-shirts and other memorabilia if you're really interested in life after with Damien. He started out as a divorcee and didn't really know how to communicate with people about his situations, but now he has other people joining him talking about it as well. Women are not the only one who hurt. Men have issues too. They hurt. They miss their families. They resent the fact that they screwed up. So they have emotions as well. And he's bringing that part to the table at podcast Storm Talk 365. Hi, Linwood. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me. Linwood and I, we grew up together. I had a little crush on him. He was older than me, but that being said, he's now living out in California. So good to see you, sir. He's a wonderful person. I'm just, when you think about the good old times, you can't forget the good friends. So yeah, I told my husband I had a crush on you. It's okay. All right, everybody. This is Ms. B with Storm Talk 365. Positively Ms. B, letting you know what's going on. Again, I look forward to seeing you at the event if you can make it. Monday evening at 7 o'clock East Coast time at 2000 Staples Mills Road, Holiday Inn. We have a big business opportunity. I am going to be covering it live and also participating in the event. But even that is not as great as the one that's coming up. I love being able to help people in the community. Blossom Rogers from Under a Bridge. She's having her groundbreaking event, fundraising event, right there in Atlanta, Georgia, trying to raise funds for a home she wants to develop for those who are addicted and homeless. So that being said, I really appreciate the efforts that she has, everybody. I'm not going to hold you because, when you go past 15 minutes, it gets to be boring. But again, Shannon Smallwood is who you need to contact if there's anything you want me to do for you. I do on site. I just absolutely had a good time today. I interviewed the new mall manager at Virginia Center Commons Mall right here in Virginia. I kept saying Ashland, but it is Glen Allen, Virginia. It's an enclosed mall, and most people are not doing enclosed malls anymore, but this one may be an antique, but it's very well built. It's well organized. It has the food court, everything like the old malls used to be. A lot of people are getting out with the outside malls, and Virginia Center Commons Mall is still open. It is thriving. It has a lot of anchor stores. I did an interview with her. You probably have seen that already. We're having an event coming up with Renee Lacey with the Cameo Models and Talent Agency on March the 31st and April the 1st. It's a 2-day event, all day long from open to close, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Renee Lacey is going to do 2 fashion shows a day. We have speakers. We have a musical guest. We have a lot going on. If you would like to have the mall traffic see your memorabilia or anything that you have to offer, please consider being a vendor at the event. You can call Flora Robinson. She's the manager at Virginia Center Commons Mall. Or you can contact Renee Lacey. She's on Facebook. Or you can contact any of her contact people and she'll let you know who they are. But again, Ms. B will also be televising at that event, and I also have some stage time. Well, I'll be talking to you about some things that's heavy on my heart, but not too deep. So that being said, that's an event coming up March 31st, April the 1st at the Virginia Center Commons Mall right there in Glen Allen, Virginia with the new manager. We have a new owner as well, but the new manager is Flora Robinson. You can call her. You could just follow the prompts, and she can tell you how you can become a part of the event as well. Or if you would like to be a merchandiser there, she has kiosks and some available stores available for your rental. So again, that's Flora Robinson at the Virginia Center Commons Mall. We have a big grand reopening. I keep saying it, but it's a grand opening event celebrating the mall's new management. They were bought by a new man. I can't remember his name, I'm sorry. But anyway, I knew Flora, but I did her interview today, and she mentions his name. So I have 3 things coming up back to back. That's right, 3 things coming up. So that's why I need a manager, because I'll be like, yeah, I can do it. I'm like, uh-oh, I'm overbooked. So everybody, I thank you so much. Hey, AD, thank you so much. I really enjoyed spending some time with you today on your lunch break. That was really nice of you. I just happened to be close enough and where she could come out and, yeah, she spoiled me a little bit. I'm not going to tell you what I ate, but it was good. Okay, AD, thank you so much, and congratulations on something. That's all I'm going to say. But all right, everybody, I don't want to bore you again. Shannon Smallwood is my personal manager, and Janice Wilson is who you need to go to in event that you need something to do with the station. Sally West, I am getting my travel arrangements ready for your wedding. That's right, everybody. I've invited you to go to a wedding right down there in Atlanta again. Georgia. I keep saying Atlanta, but it's Macon, I think it is. Macon, Georgia soon. I'm looking forward to that. Who knows? I may even be, broadcasting live from that. But wherever my cameras and microphone can go, that's where I'll be. But everybody, I thank you so much. Please contact Janice Wilson for anything you'd like to do with Storm Talk 365 or Storm Radio 24/7. Visit us at www.stormtalk365radio.com. That's www.stormtalk365radio.com. And you'll find the podcast there. You'll find that they're blogging there. You have advertising opportunities. There's a lot. Oh, thank you, Heather. I got you, boo. I got you. I'm going to holler at you. And yes, Sally, I'm making my arrangements to come down to your wedding. I can. I sure will, Heather. I will call you. All right, everybody, I'm going to go because, as you can see, I got a lot going on. Again, that's why I need 2 managers. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. And again, if you have any questions, you can inbox me. And if I get permission to do it, I'll let you know. But just inbox me and say, hey, good job, Ms.B. All right, everybody, you have a blessed evening and be safe in this rain. And wherever you are, remember, no matter what you have to do, don't stop stepping up, because the only way you can get up is keep stepping up. All right, everybody, have a blessed day. Bye-bye.